Hey, welcome back everybody. Happy Mother's Day. We're back down here at the pit. We're going to be doing some ribs today. We'll take you along this journey. Pretty plain and simple and easy. Get to it. We're going to be doing, by the way, Batman coffee. Gotta love it. We're going to be doing spare ribs. Normally we do loin backs here at this house. I thought I'd change it up for Mother's Day. We're doing spare ribs. All we're going to do, I'm not going to be using any binders. Just going to season these things up, get them in the smoker. We're going to check them periodically throughout the cook. Let's get to it. All right, so here we got our two slabs. Notice, they're pretty bulky. One thing that I do like to do, I like to double check and take the membrane off, which I'm going to do. You see it goes from here, just about there. Cut off the fat. One thing I am going to do, just square them up a little bit. All that means is I'm going to take about right here. Just square it up. I don't mean that's junk meat. We can still go ahead and throw that in the smoker too, which we're going to do. So I'm going to get both of these squared up. Which, this one, you can see, we have a whole bunch of just extra flap. All that right there is just going to start to cook too fast. It's going to burn up in the smoker. So we're going to find the closest bone, which looks to be about right around here. Flip it around, that way I can see it better. And just like that. Like I'm saying, that isn't junk meat. It's just going to cook really fast. We'll still throw that on. And before the ribs are done, these can be a snack. Alright, so there's our two slabs of meat. Alright, for one of them, my wife loves this one. So that's the one we're going to do for her. The other one, we're going to hit it up with the Pro Series Sweet Rib Rub. And Pit Boss's Smoked Infusion Sweet Mesquite Jalapeno. I've already used this on a few different things. It tastes amazing. Gotta tell you, go ahead and try it out. So, alright, so for this one, flip it over. A little bit of excess fat, we're just gonna take that off. This little flap right here, I normally leave it. A lot of this fat will render down, so I'm not too worried. This is that membrane that I'm talking about. You're just gonna want to find a bone. Take a knife, take your thumbnail, whatever you need. Just slowly, you can almost work your way underneath it. That's coming off very well. Look at that. That's the membrane we don't want on there. We like to fall off the bone ribs here at this house, so that's why we do that. Alright. So for our seasonings, we're going to be using, like I said, we're going to hit it up. Light dusting of this Smoke Infused Sweet Mesquite Jalapeno. Help if I actually open it up first. I have 2 bottles of this, so. Must grab the closed one. No problem. We're going to hit it up. Pro Series Sweet Rib Rub. Press down in there. Not too much. The flavor is going to come from the bottom here where the bones are. Put as little or as much on as you like. Your preference. Flip it over. Some of that seasoning will fall off, but that's alright. Ooh, catch a little whiff of that. It's kind of strong. Make it cough a little bit. I'm telling you, this stuff's good. I do believe I'm actually going to need 2 racks in the smoker for this cook. These spare ribs, they're really wide compared to the loin backs that we normally get. So I'm just going to let these sit here for a second and just sweat a little bit. Just so you can see both of them. This one I've already done. We did that, my wife's favorite. What's it called again? It's called Kick Butt Rib Rub. Chili lime. She loves that flavor, so we're going to go ahead and do that on hers. Like I said, we're going to let these sit for just a few minutes, start to let them sweat. I'm going to go grab another rack. We're going to go ahead and get these things in. Stick with me. All right, guys. Like I said, these racks, they take up a full rack. So we're going to go ahead and add the second one in here. I'm actually going to put it just a little bit above. That door probably going to start to close on me. Go ahead and set her in there. I'll bring you in for a close-up, but that takes up almost the entire rack. That's why we'll go ahead and add the second one. The loin backs that I normally do, you can fit 2 of them on here. So, I'm cooking at 250 degrees today. It is a little bit chillier down here in Cincinnati, so it could take 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours. I really don't go by time. I go by how they look. I go by the bone pull back. And like I said, we like to pull out of the bone pulling out of the ribs, so we'll check that as we go. Let me have you guys check these out with me. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can see that, but we got the one rack, the second rack there, taking up almost the entire rack itself with these spare ribs. But we love them. Hope you love them. Stick with me. We'll check back in on these in about an hour or so. All right, catch you there. All right, here we are, hour and a half in. Not looking too bad. Already got some good color coming on. That's just the one slab up top. See how I did end up throwing those 2 little pieces on? They'll cook a lot quicker than the other ribs. That one's almost looking like it could start to use a spritz. Go ahead and do a little check. And got some of the seasoning coming off there. And not much on that one. We might go ahead and give them a quick spritz. Just to be on the safe side. I open up the spritzer, that is. Oh, dog. Not really the setting I like on the spritzer. Tell the kids been playing with it. But we'll go ahead and get these back in there. We'll check back in on them about another hour and a half. Alright, catch it in. Alright, so here we are, guys. We're getting ready to wrap them. What I've done so far, you can see my little contraptions here going on. Just keep the tinfoil down. It's a little bit windy out. I went ahead and laid down a little bit of a bed of light brown sugar. Just put a few slices of butter down. Let's pull this first rack out. Ooh-wee. Can't wait to show you this. Look at that. It's just got a beautiful color to it. Still dripping. What I'm going to do, remember these are spare ribs, that's why they look so wide. I'm going meat side down. You can already see it got a few bones poking out here, looking just fine. Bending pretty well. Normally like a little bit more, but it's not too bad. I'm going to take 3 more pieces of butter. Get them in here. Take a little bit more of this brown sugar. Lightly dust it. You guys can add as much or as little as you like. It's however you like your ribs done. At least how we like them here. This is just your basic honey. Go ahead and drizzle it. Go back and forth. Starting to think I'm going to need bigger tin foil with these. With that being said, move some of this stuff out of the way. Oop. Almost forgot to do it. Let's see if I can do it without too much foam. We're going to drop some honey down in here. That butter already started to melt down in there. There we go. And when you're wrapping them, you don't want to wrap them too tight. I'm going to take one thing of tin foil. Wrap it. I'm going to turn it. Okay, the wind wanted to do that one for me. Wrap it again. Just crunch those ends. Crunch those ends down. Now it's all wrapped. I'm going to go ahead and put this back on the smoker. Do the next one. I already pulled one rack out. Got them out of the tin foil. Put some barbecue sauce on it. Got it back in the pit. The weather is being a little unpredictable right now, so I did that one off camera. I'm going to go ahead and show you these, though, before, if any rain does come back around along with the wind. So let's pull these out. All right, guys, here we are. We put them in one pan. Get the tin foil back. Look at that slab. Looking beautiful. Gotta be careful with her. Slap it back on there. You guys could only smell this. I tell you what, it smells amazing. All we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and slap some barbecue sauce on this. My boy CJ over here is gonna give me a little hand. He's gonna baste it. I'm gonna put the barbecue sauce on for him. Come around this way, bud. We're just gonna throw a little bit on there. Grab the base right there. All we're going to do is evenly spread the barbecue sauce on it. And after he gets it evenly spread on there, we're going to go ahead and throw it back in the smoker. Yep. Slightly go across it. Come back. There you go. Attaboy. Yep. Make sure you get all the way around the edges. Make sure you get around here. Perfect. Looking good. That's it. Oh, there you go. Make sure you can get some of these globs. You don't have to really spread it like a paintbrush. You can just lightly touch it on there and just drag it across.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with trying to teach your boy at a young age, especially how to cook. Especially cooking good food, nothing wrong. He wants to get his hands in here and try to do it. Let him get in here and do it. Because, you know, when they get older, they're going to be calling, "Hey, Dad, how do I do it? Dad, am I doing it wrong?" You never know. And really, at this point, we're at perfect. We're going to go ahead and throw it back in the smoker with the other one. It's going to be in there for roughly an hour. Then we're going to pull it back up and eat them. All right, that's good, buddy. Took one rack off already, got it cut up. Mama Bear was already getting pretty hungry. Here's a second rack. Something I want to show you what I did. Remember those pieces that I cut off at the very beginning? Turned out very delicious looking. Still went ahead and wrapped them a little bit earlier than I did the rest, but they still look outstanding. I can see that. Oh, there you go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab a little plate to set those off to the side. Alright, now the mothership right here. Look at this. Looking great. I'm just going to find a spot to start cutting. Find where that edge of the bone is. Follow it down. You guys see that? Good smoke ring going around. Looking delicious. This one's already just falling off over here. Look at that. Oh yeah. Bone just fell out, but that's the way we like them here. We like to fall off the bone ribs. See if I can get a couple more cuts out of this. Not a big fan of using this knife on this pan, but my cutting board is just a little too small for these spare ribs. Get that cut through there. Alright, now we got to do a little taste test. What do you think, guys? Should we try a bite off of that one? Bite off of this one, which I'm thinking this one. Pull that off right there. Give you guys a good view of that right there. Oh yeah, that looks immaculate. All right, let's go ahead and try it. Here we are. Final product. Looking delicious. Well, Ryan's Weekly Barbecue here. Let's dive in. Wow, that was incredible. The flavor of that Pit Boss sweet rib rub and that Mesquite jalapeno is just amazing. I got to get another one. I wasn't joking. We were like fall off the bone. No effort at all on that to come off. Happy Mother's Day to all your mothers out there. Hope you all had a great day. We had a great day here at the house. Mama got to sleep in a little bit on the weekend. So got her up. I got up. Got these ribs going. Cooked almost all day. Had intermittent scatter storms passing through all day. That's why there were some things I didn't show you, just only on one slab versus both. But that's all right. But you know what? I'm going to fix up the plate. Show you a couple images. There, that wind picks up again. That's why I'm glad I came in here. Show you a couple images of the final plate. Stay tuned for next week. Thank you, guys.